What is up, fish heads? Welcome back to Waterbox Live for our pre-Blue Friday.
Yes, the countdown is like almost here.
Yes, 2 days, less than 2 days.
Less than 2 days, yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. So we are giving away two $100 gift cards today. Far less than we're giving away on Friday.
Yes.
You're going to want to tune in for that.
We're going to go over all the details of Blue Friday shortly. But of course, in order to be eligible for the gift cards we're giving away today is be active in the chat, drop your questions. The guys pick from who is the most active. That's how they're going to find you to give away those gift cards today. We'll announce the winners at the end of this stream for that.
Yes, if you don't comment, we don't know you're there. It could be anything. It could be a question. It could be telling us where you're from, etc.
No spam stuff, but yeah, legitimate things.
Yeah, don't spam us. Sometimes people do that. We're definitely not going to pick you if you spam.
Yes, that is not going to work at all.
But so again, Blue Friday is coming up. All right, it's our 8th annual Blue Friday.
It is.
That's aging us.
Yeah.
Happening this Friday, November 7th.
Yep. So it is. We announced it last Friday, Blue Friday. So that's happening this Friday. And this is our biggest annual event. Anyone who's been around for a few years has hopefully tuned in and knows how big of a day this is. This is all-day streams. There's a lot that goes into it. Tons of giveaways. We've got a raffle. So for everyone who maybe doesn't know, let's go ahead and check out a video about what is Blue Friday.
Blue Friday is Waterbox Aquarium's biggest event of the year.
Over $25,000 in giveaways with chances to win amazing gear and our biggest discounts of the year.
And it's not just about aquariums. We're proud to support ocean conservation with a raffle benefiting the Marine Discovery Center.
Get ready for exclusive new product announcements, meet Waterbox owners in special spotlights, and celebrate the hobby we all love.
This November 7th through 17th, join us for Blue Friday.
Oh yeah. So there you have it, you guys. We're going to jump over to the Blue Friday page, though. If you want to figure out, Keenan, we have that redirect set up, right? So if you go to waterboxaquariums.com/Blue Friday, you're going to find the Blue Friday page. You can also find it by going to the home page as well. This is going to basically explain the entire event.
Go into some detail here. And the first thing is, so on this day, there's $25,000 that we are giving away. And you're going to see at the top is going to be the grand prize giveaway. And this is a $5,000 Waterbox gift card. You can enter into this now. And you have until 6 p.m. on this coming Friday the 7th to enter into this. There's also going to be social actions to get you more entries. So get in there now, get your entries in, get signed up. So that is going to be for the grand prize of $5,000 Waterbox gift card. And we're going to announce the winner on the very last stream on Friday, which is at 6 p.m. So that is open now to go ahead and get in there.
Yes. And as always, we always try to support some sort of nonprofit for Blue Friday. And this year we're supporting the Marine Discovery Center. And this is all about coastal conservation, which ties directly into what we do here at Waterbox. So we're giving away $5,000 to buy your dream Waterbox through this raffle, okay? So if you can you hit the purchase raffle and just show them? So we've already raised $5K for Marine Discovery Center, which is amazing.
We thank you guys so much.
Yeah, so I highly recommend you guys. The minimum is 10. If you can go and just put in $10, that's great. If more, that's even better. But you go in there, you buy some raffle tickets, and that gives you a chance to win. You can learn a little bit more about Marine Discovery Center there as well. And you can also see the donors there on the right. So we highly recommend you guys, if you can, go support this cause. If you don't win anything, you're still supporting a really great cause.
Yeah, it's for a great cause. All of that is going to the Marine Discovery Center. And we're just giving into a gift card into that for the winner. And that is also open until 6 p.m. on Friday. And we will announce the winner of that on the final stream also. So you do still have until Friday at 6, but we really want to raise as much as we can for the Marine Discovery Center. It's such a great cause. And you're going to learn a lot about them on Blue Friday as well as we talk about the schedule.
The second stream we have actually.
You'll see about that as well. So do check that out.
Yes, yes.
And then, of course, everyone wants to know about sales.
Unfortunately, like always, you guys won't know what those sales are until 12 p.m. on November 7th. We'll give you all the details on those. That's also when the sales will start.
Yeah.
Is at 12 p.m. November 7th. You guys are going to be really happy about them, I can tell you that. So if you're in the market for a water box, definitely tune in 12 p.m. this Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern this Friday, and we're going to give you all the details on those.
It's also when we're going to announce new products. So this is it's a wonderful day. And if anyone, you're going to spend all day with us, hopefully. We have people that take off work with us. They set aside a big part of their day to spend streams because we're going to tell you about our schedule and a lot of great content and guests and education, along with a lot more giveaways that happen that day. So going on next is to our stream schedule. And it's going to all start at 12 p.m. on Friday. This is Eastern Standard Time. And the first stream, of course, is going to be Welcome to Blue Friday. And this is where we are going to announce the sales. Pull up the schedule.
That's where we kick it off.
You want to go through the schedule?
Yeah.
Yeah, just real quick.
So Welcome to Blue Friday. We're going to announce the sales. We're going to tell you all about the day ahead. We're going to, just kind of go through everything, product announcement, all of that stuff. So this is going to be the kickoff to the day. And you're
Give away
going
some money,
Yes,
too.
you're going to see enter giveaway button. This is going to become active at the very beginning of the stream. It's going to be open for the first 30 minutes. And this is going to give you a chance to enter in for one of 6 $500 Waterbox gift cards. This is going to happen for each of these streams. There's also going to be bonus word that's going to be dropped that's going to get you extra entries into this giveaway. So this is where it comes to be it pays to watch live.
Yes.
So these giveaways are only active during the first 30 minutes of the stream. So that's your first stream at 12. Next stream is going to be at 1 p.m. And this is where we're going to talk about the Marine Discovery Center. You're going to learn all about what they're doing, why we chose them as our raffle.
Yep, you're going to get to also tour their facility too. We got a really cool video of us when we visited them. So you're going to learn all about them and why this is such a great cause to support. And again, there's also six $500 or $500 gift cards on the stream as well.
Yes, same thing.
Crazy.
You'll have the bonus word that's going to drop. So you're going to have to be watching live to grab that bonus word and put it into there for extra entries. And those giveaways are open for the first 30 minutes of the stream. And we're going to announce the winners at the end of each stream. So you do want to be with us all day because there's $3,000 per stream that we are giving away. You don't want to miss out on.
Brandon says, do the gift cards expire? They
No.
do not. They do not.
They do
You
not.
can use it whenever you want.
Yep. All right, coming up after 2 p.m. is going to be Exploring the Infinia. And this is going to be a fun one because it's going to be kind of like an owner spotlight on our Infinia here, which has actually been part of the Year of the Reef, if you've been following along with that. That actually started at the beginning of this year. So it's actually coming through to almost the full year on this series. So we're going to take in a real nice deep dive into the Infinia 230.6 that's here and talking a lot about everything that we do with it, our guidance, our information, and same thing with that. We got the gift cards we're giving away, we got the bonus words. You know, you're going to have that first 30 minutes to enter into that one.
Yes, yes. And then after that, we have intermission.
We need a break and to eat.
That's where
They need to
Jess
eat some
and I
lunch.
and Keenan and Ivan take a break. And you'll get some, you'll get to watch the tank.
Yep, so
right,
it's going to
during
be
that
an open chat kind of live stream on the Infinia. The chat will be open. You guys can mingle in there. It's just kind of a little break period. Join us if you want. But then we're going to be back at 4 p.m. And this is going to be our visit to the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. And really, we went there to see what they're doing. They do a lot of rescue, rehabilitation, and release with the west coast of Florida to really take a look at what they are doing. It's a really neat visit that we had. So we're going to show you that. Same thing, you got the giveaway of the 6 $500 Waterbox gift cards, open for the first 30 minutes. Bonus words, definitely want to tune in for that one. It was a really great visit.
Yep. And then coming up at 5 p.m., this is a viewer favorite. We do these owner spotlights every year. People really love them. We got two really amazing tanks, MK Reefs in Cheyenne. So you're definitely going to want to tune in for this, because one of the biggest things that we want to do with Blue Friday is inspire you guys to set up aquariums, and these aquariums are beautiful. So
Yeah.
definitely tune in for this one. And as always, we're giving away 3K during that episode.
Yes.
Every episode except for the last, we're giving away 3. But also in the grand finale, we're giving away,
10,000.
yeah.
Yeah, even better. And so this is our final stream at 6. And with our grand finale stream, if you've been with us in the previous years, always something a little bit wacky, a little bit fun, and a little bit with alcohol. So the team has something that we actually don't know what we're doing completely. And
Love
so
that. I just love surprises.
yeah,
you
you
know?
do. You do.
Yeah.
So we have some kind of fun finale little game that's going to be played for Rich and I. And then after that, we will be announcing the winner for the grand prize and also for the raffle, and kind of wrap up the day from there. So it's really a fun, a lot of education, a lot of cool features. And you really do want to spend the whole day, not only just for, there's sales going on, there's a lot of giveaways and a lot of money, but, the content and the topics that we put together for Blue Friday, we do work really hard on those, to bring a lot of value to you guys.
Yeah, every one of these episodes take a tremendous amount of time to put together.
Yeah.
There's a lot of travel involved. There's a tremendous amount of work from our team to get them put together. So we appreciate you guys tuning into them. But one of the primary reasons we're here today is to go over our ranges, right?
Yep. So a lot of times whenever Blue Friday's coming along, a lot of people are thinking about either getting their first Waterbox or maybe, I don't know, their second, fifth, who knows how many Waterbox. But let's be real, we have a lot of ranges and a lot of models, and people get very confused on
We have a couple.
what might be different about them, why they would choose certain ones. And we have found that having a bit of a segment of like how to choose your water box has been super helpful to people. So we're going to kind of go through the ranges and the models and kind of explain the differences, what might be better for some people, and kind of, guide through what we offer. So we're going to actually go through those and hopefully help some of you guys decide on what water box to choose.
Let's do it. And I want to know in the comments, what's your dream water box? Let us know what dream water box model you want to have. You might already have it.
Maybe. Are you ever done getting your aquariums though?
No.
Is bigger always going to be there? I think so. All right, so we're going to start with the saltwater range here. All right, so starting. so we're going to just kind of start from generally smallest and go from there. And we're going to start with your all-in-one kind of desktop range, and this is going to be your 20 and 25. These are all-in-one, means basically built-in filtration. Everything is built into the aquarium itself, into the back filter area. These include your filter sock, sponges, the media, and return pump. This is ready to go pretty much. And these are great for a desktop, countertop. You also have cabinets that are available. So if you want to have them as standalone, there is a cabinet option, or they can go onto a smaller space. And they're super easy to set up. They're really nice if you have a smaller budget, smaller space, or you really want to do something nano, because nanos are really cool on small invertebrates or small fish that you might not be able to appreciate in a larger aquarium. So even if you have a bigger saltwater aquarium, something this size is really nice to have. There's a lot of cool shrimp and crabs and stuff like that that you can't appreciate in the bigger systems.
Yeah, for sure.
But do note, smaller isn't always necessarily going to be easier either. Smaller can be more difficult. Budget restraints might be like, this is the only way I can start, but don't think, all right, 20 gallons is going to be my easiest way to start. If you can go bigger, always go bigger. So that's why we also have all-in-ones in larger sizes. So you're going to have these that's going all the way up to 65 gallons, up to 4 foot long. Now this still has that really simple, all the filtration's built into the back. There's no sumps, there's no plumbing, really, really easy, super clean. And these are going to have filter socks, sponges, and media included. You will still need to get a pump. And these are also available with or without a cabinet.
Yes.
So I do suggest getting it with the cabinet because it just
makes
looks
it
really,
easier.
really nice.
Yeah.
And it just pairs really nicely together as far as that sleek look of a water box. But this allows you to go bigger water volume, but not have to get into sump system and plumbing if you don't want to go that route, and still have something of that big up to 4 foot size. So that's our all-in-one size. And those all-in-one ranges, perfect for freshwater too.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not just saltwater. They work great for freshwater also. Now, if you want to start getting into your sump systems, kind of want to go into your more like first step into sumps, a little more economical range, that's our Marine X range. Here you can go up to 4 foot, but you see your gallon size gets larger. The tank itself is bigger. You also have your sump. And these are going to be 20 inches wide. So they're going to be a little bit wider, more space inside the aquarium itself because you don't have that filtration chamber in the back. And this is going to include, they're going to come in a set, your aquarium, your cabinet, sump, and plumbing.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, this is one of our best selling ranges. So like if you're looking to get into a reef tank with a sump, these are great options to go with. There's a ton of users in them. We have a ton of owners, and again, just really a lot of great sizes.
Yeah.
My favorite size of the range, I think, is the 110.
Yeah.
Because you can get into a 4 foot tank pretty economically, and really good dimensions on it too.
A lot of people say maybe, okay, there's a 4 foot all-in-one and there's a 4 foot Marine X. Like, what's the big difference with getting a sump? Like, why is there a big change, and like, why should I spend the extra money, or what's the big difference? Is you have a lot more, there's water volume difference, but also you have more space. So in an all-in-one, you do have a little more limitations in the back chamber area as far as like if you want to get a protein skimmer, how much media, any reactors, things like that. You have a lot more space in the sump to house those items. You can have a bigger return pump. You can get a little bit more flow going through them. So you can get more advanced filtration. Now with these, the sump does have a spot for filter socks, has a skimmer chamber, has a return pump chamber, and also an auto top-off reservoir built into the sump so that you have that already in there. Configured to be super simple to set up. Plumbing takes minutes to screw together. There's no gluing, no anything. Very beginner friendly as well.
Yep. And then we jump over to the Marine EX.
The
Peninsula. So we also have a Peninsula on the Marine X as well. It's
I forgot he was on his own page.
Yeah, 110.4, just in the Peninsula style. So if you're looking for that in the Marine X, we have that. And then we jump into the Marine EX from there. And you might wonder, what's the Marine EX? If you read it, it might sound like Marine X. But this is more or less a very similar system to the Marine X. The big difference here is the external overflow. And what that does is that gives you a bit more space on the inside. It shrinks the overflow down to give you a little bit more flexibility for aquascaping. And it also has an acrylic sump. Why are you looking like that?
Comments.
Okay.
They're trolling me.
Oh,
That's all.
no.
That's all.
Filter rollers, probably.
Yes, it is.
External overflow, acrylic sump with added features, so like dosing tube holders, quick connectors, filter stock cover to keep things quiet. And the biggest difference with this, not the biggest, but one difference is that it also includes the mesh lid.
It does, yeah.
So if you're looking to get into something a little bit more advanced with the Marine X, go with the EX.
Yeah.
So, keep on trolling, Jess. You guys are allowed to do that.
I know, I very rarely look at the comments. I just happened to because you were talking. I was like, oh, of course, that's what I see. Just messing with me. That's cool. So you got the Marine EX and the Marine X, very similar lines as far as size. After that, we move into the Infinia range. And this is when we kind of go into those bigger sizes. And the Infinia Frag is where we'll start with this. These are great. Like I said, go bigger. You get up to that 6 foot long. So we're going much larger here. The footprint goes to 25 inches, so you have a wider system. The wider system is great for aquascaping. You got that wider tank, you've got the bigger size. Now you can look at tangs, angels, things like that you couldn't do in a smaller system. The sump is a little bit more advanced too. So you have your filter socks. You also have a refugium section. The baffle is removable, so you don't have to run it. Skimmer section and pump chamber. Your auto top-off section is actually separate chamber now, or separate reservoir, so it doesn't take up sump space. And this includes, as usual, your aquarium, your cabinet, plumbing, HCO reservoir, and sump. So it includes all of those things as well. And this does have an aluminum frame cabinet with it.
Yep.
So the main thing with Frag is it is a shorter system.
Yes.
Then we go into the Infinia Reef.
Yeah, and I really just want to note that I really like the Frag. You like the Frag too. I think that's your favorite system, maybe?
Yeah, because I can reach into it.
Yeah, so that 16-inch height is really unique. And also for like me, I'm a little bit taller. It gives you a nice vantage point from the top as well.
Mm-hmm. Look down is very nice, yeah.
So we jump into the Infinia Reef. And the Infinia Reef is basically the taller version of the Frag. So all the features are going to be the same, except for the height of the actual aquarium. So if you're looking to get into like a standard reef tank, something that has that a bit taller, this is what you would go with. So if you're looking at Infinity, you might want to go shallow, or you might want to go a more standard height. That's really the big difference.
That's the only difference between the two. Yeah. Everything else the same. Some sizes are same, all of it.
Yep.
It's really just the height between the Reef and the Frag, between those. And then we have our Peninsula version, which is basically you got the 5 and 6 foot version, similar footprint, all of that. This is for the kind of room divider, walk around type of peninsula, and same features. You've got the HO reservoir separate. You've got the refugium chamber that you can have in there. You know, it's really all just different shaper variations in the Infinia range.
And if you're wondering, they do come with doors also.
Doors not optional. I mean, I guess it's optional to put them on, but they do.
We are showing you with the doors off. There are doors that come with them.
But it's showing that you can access your cabinet from both sides, which is also a benefit.
At least I got Ivan on that one.
I was dying over there.
I was wondering the same thing. They come with doors.
Oh, crap.
Give me an example of peninsula.
There you
Yay.
go. That's what it looks like with the doors on, the lid on.
And they do have mesh lids as well.
Yep.
The Peninsula range. So
Yeah, they come with it.
not ready for that one. All right.
Then
And
what are you going to next? Reef LX?
that would be the next one.
Okay, thank you.
All right. And the biggest of all of the saltwater range is the Reef LX. And this is, we have the largest Eurobrace production model out there. It goes up to 8 foot. So if you want a big beast of an aquarium that's not custom, that is a production model, we have it. Reef LX 380.8 is our biggest one, but we have 6 to 8 foot in this range. These are 30 inches wide. So like endless possibilities as far as aquascaping, fish that you can keep in here. The cabinet is pre-assembled. So there's no building the cabinet, comes pre-assembled in its own crate, and massive sump.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely massive sump. You have two extra, you have an extra drain. So, these
Two
are just
control boxes too built in, right?
Yeah, you have extra control boxes. Like, it is just the beefed up version of everything. So this is also going to have a pre-assembled mesh lid. It's got the Euro bracing. It is just the top of everything. So this is the one that you want to look at when you want the largest production model that you can get. I still want an 8 foot here.
I know, I was just actually thinking about that.
I know. We talked about it, about getting one here.
Every time you mention reef, I actually talk about it.
I know. That was the plan, was always to get an 8 foot in here, and we still have not, but
One day.
that's okay. And then on to freshwater. So as I said, the smaller all-in-one 20 and 25 all-in-one, perfect for freshwater. And then of course we have the standard all-in-one up to 65 gallons.
Perfect for freshwater.
Yeah, perfect. The same thing. Filter socks, sponges, and media included. They are available with or without a cabinet. And these pair perfectly with our FLED lights. So you'll go on there, there's going to be a chart that lets you know which one to get, well, what legs. And these fit on there perfectly. Going to be for, you can do for fish only or for planted systems. And they're going to keep that really sleek look of the water box. So do look at getting the FLED when you get an all-in-one for freshwater.
Yep.
Then we go from there is our clear.
Clear Mini.
So our smaller clears go from 6, 16, 25, and 30. So you've got all these different sizes to choose from. And these are great. Countertops, desk, kind of relatable looking. And these are going to be geared towards, especially on the smaller range, like shrimp aquariums, shrimp tanks, little nano fish. You know, the 25 and 30 do have an optional cabinet that you can get. 6 and 16 do not, so they're going to have to be put on something sturdy. Of course, anytime something you don't have one of our cabinets, do check the rating of what you're putting it on. Water's heavy.
Yep.
8 pounds per gallon roughly. Don't underestimate how much your gravel and aquascaping stuff does weigh. And these also will pair with the FLED light system. So these are great for just smaller systems, but keeping a really nice clean look. Clear silicone on our freshwater range, which just looks great with aquascaping.
We jump over to the clear, the regular clear sizes.
Yes.
So if you're looking to aquascape, these guys go from 2 feet all the way up to 6 feet. So you can get them as big as you want. The widths range from 20 to 25 inches. And on our freshwater models, which is unique, is the cabinets are optional on these clears as well. And we also have FLEDs that pair with them.
Yep, all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So great. These are really great for aquascaping. The 4820 being our most popular, I believe.
Yeah. 4 foot, man.
Yeah.
People
It's a
love
great
the 4
size.
foot.
It's a great size.
In the Infinity range and the Marine X, all of it, 4 foot is a very good size.
Yep.
And then we move on to our Eden, which is our newer range that we have.
New-ish.
New-ish. Been around for a while. So our regular Eden, you've got your 30 and 40 here. And these are nice. They kind of have that contemporary look, and they have this banding, which kind of covers your gravel line, it covers your water line. And in there also is these glass lids. So you don't see the lids, very clean looking, kind of hides everything. Mm-hmm. You have little cutouts in the back. That is going to be for cords, for your filter canister tubing. Really keeps everything super clean looking. The glass lids kind of keep everything out of the aquarium, any light reflection, that kind of stuff. And these come as the aquarium, the cabinet, the light, and the glass lid. So each one's going to have the FLED system, the light paired with it already.
Yep. And the Eden also gets much larger.
It does.
So if you go into the Eden X goes all the way up to 6 feet. We have the 60 and the 80, which are a little bit more comparable to like some of the Marine X sizes. And then if you look at the 105, 145, 175, those get larger in depth and height. So I love the Eden X 105, 145, 175. They're just, we have, what's that over there? Which one?
145.
145, yeah. They're super beautiful aquariums. So if you're looking to get in, I mean, you can do anything with these. You can set up a fish-only tank.
Yeah.
You could do a planted tank. There's a lot of, like, so many different things that you could do with these, but I really like the Eden X.
And same with these. They're going to have the same banding. They're going to have the cutouts in the back for filtration cords. And they're also going to have the aquarium cabinet, the FLED light, and glass lids. So same setup, just bigger. And you can actually look back on Fresh Friday, which happened this summer, and you can actually see the 40 that's here in the studio. You can see the 145 that's here in the studio, and see them kind of a little bit more up close. Also, of course, on the website, the product photos and stuff. And we have builds on the 40 and stuff on the website. So
Yeah, and the finishes, again, white, black, and aspen. So you can get those 3 finishes. So if you look at the Marine X, the Marine EX, the Eden.
smaller Edens, yeah.
Yeah, the smaller Edens, not the larger ones. You can get those 3 finishes. So
That's all of our ranges. That's it. That's all of them.
it's just a couple. It's just a couple things.
So it kind of breaks them down a little bit easier, I think, to kind of see which ones might be fit your space and what you're looking to use them for. So, and of course, our customer service is always available to help you as well if you ever need them. Chat, email, and phone.
Right.
Any questions?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Okay.
Take a few. Aquascape in a saltwater tank, can you go over that?
That's a long,
that might take a
very
while there, Jen.
topic, but
We got a ton of videos on
we
it.
do. There's one video that we did on the Reef LX from a couple years ago. There's one that we did on the Brain X here from about a year and a half ago. And there is one that we did on the Year of the Reef that we did earlier this year. So there are multiple videos on aquascaping techniques, things to consider, showing you. So do check out those aquascaping videos because it's a very big topic and a lot of things you need to consider depending on your aquarium, what rock you use, that kind of stuff. So check out our YouTube videos on it.
Have y'all ever thought about having a lid options for the overflow portion into the filter sock so it reduces salt creep? So we have it on the Marine EX.
The EX has it, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, salt creep in general, here's my take on it, is salt creep, if you do a regular wipe down of your sump and components as you should in general, salt creep shouldn't build up. I mean, you should be down in your sump like when you change your filter socks or when you're doing water changes every few weeks. If you take a little sponge and just kind of wipe everything down, that shouldn't be an issue. Now, if you're getting a huge amount of buildup of salt creep, you're not wiping stuff down nearly enough. Or the intake water is splashing too hard. You need to adjust your valves and stuff like that. So kind of look at those things beforehand because salt creep should not be a huge issue.
All the backs of black, can you put a film over it or something to give dimension and color? So he's talking about the vinyl. Yeah, you can take the vinyl backing off of all of our tanks.
Unless you're talking about the all-in-ones, but yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, although like at the drilled aquariums and like the Edens and stuff like that, it's just vinyl on clear glass and you can remove that and do whatever you want with it. The all-in-ones, however, with the filtration chambers are like a smoked glass. You can't do much with that.
Yeah. Really want to get started into saltwater. What size tank do you recommend I start with? I'm going to recommend the Marine X 110.4.
I'm going to go with that. Budget-wise, I think that's a good one. If you have a little bit higher of a budget, honestly, I would say the Infinia Reef 150.4.
Yeah.
Just because it's going to give you a little bit bigger of a system, but it's going to cost you a bit more.
Thank you, Ethan. That's a good question.
Funny how I see this question come up once in a while. I'm like,
Has Waterbox considered creating paludarium tanks? You know what,
Ha!
KJ, we did. I think in the very first year of our existence, and nobody bought them. So we stopped.
No, not a big hit. No.
They're really complicated. There's a high learning curve to setting them up properly. I think that's the biggest reason.
And the number of people that actually want to set one up is so small that the market's really not there for it. And it may have grown a bit more since, 7 years ago, whatever. But the market's still really not that big
Yeah.
for that kind of thing.
So again, you guys head to waterboxaquariums.com/Blue Friday. That's where you get all the details. You can enter the main giveaway now. You can buy raffle tickets to support the Marine Discovery Center. We really appreciate that. And make sure you tune in November 7th at 12 p.m. Eastern.
That's this Friday, guys.
Yeah, that's in less than
Remember, you're getting
48
sick.
hours.
Getting sick Friday.
Yeah.
Need to be home. You want to tune in. Lots of money to win. Tune in. Join us all day.
Tons of great sales that I think you guys are going to really like. We will see you. No?
Winners.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. We're not done. We have to give away money.
We have to announce the winners of the gift cards.
You ready?
ready whenever
All right.
you are. No, you run the macro.
There it is.
There you go. So, congratulations, Michael. I'm not going to read the rest. Blackie Chanex, whatever. got $100 gift cards. We're going to be giving away $25,000 more of that on Friday, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you guys tune in, tell your friends, you know,
Yep.
all that good stuff.
And for those of you that just won, email winners@waterboxaquariums.com. Say if you're in the United States or Canada, and I'll get your gift card over to you in the morning tomorrow. And we better see you at 12 o'clock on Friday, because Blue Friday is almost here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
We'll see you guys.
Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. For more information on Waterbox Aquariums, visit waterboxaquariums.com.
We're live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to tune in, and we'll see you next week.